welcome back to my channel. I hate long intros, so we're going to get right into it. Today I have this basket of yarn. It's just random yarn that I've pulled from my stash that I kind of just had laying around. This is part of my Just Use the Yarn project, where I take yarn that I have been, I guess, hoarding, and I sort of force the creative process and I make something with it. So first I am going to start off with this little heart button, and I am going to paint it to match the yarn colors that I chose. I will talk more about the Just Use the Yarn project in a little bit when I'm sewing, so I can explain this. So I'm just going to use some paint and do like a split color theme in yellow and pink, and then when I'm done with that I'm going to set it aside so it can dry, and then we'll come back. We'll just loop around, okay? So I am very excited about this project. So this yarn that I picked here is Perfect Pink from Red Heart, and the yellow I believe is called Lemon. So I made this gray cat hat a long time ago to sort of look like my gray cat Carl, who sadly passed last year, and I'm pretty sore about that. But I got some inspiration from my own hat, and I decided that because this pink sort of reminds me of Pink Lemonade, which I mentioned in the first Just Use the Yarn project video of the series, that it just kind of, it's not quite a pinky pink. It just seems like it has this sort of yellow undertone to it, which reminded me of Pink Lemonade. And that's my favorite lemonade, personally. So I decided to make these two panels, and I'm going to do a split color hat. So there's like the pink part and then the lemon part. Uh, and I made these panels because my hands kind of hurt sometimes when I crochet. So the circular knitting machine sort of helps me to keep being creative, because you use different muscles when you crochet versus when you're cranking some stuff out on the knitting machine. So I don't ever think that that's cheating. I just think it's a different mode of being creative. So that's my stance on that if you needed me to have a stance. I'm just going to mattress stitch these panels together. I have a tail that's way too long because I'm always afraid that I'm going to run out of yarn and I won't have enough to sew everything together. So I end up using way too much, which is kind of a theme for me. But I don't throw that away. I save it. I put it in a big bag of my scrap yarn, and then Molly, my daughter Molly, and I sometimes will tie it all together, and then I use my scrap yarn for other projects, which you'll see somewhere on this channel. So mattress stitching kind of stresses me out because I end up I veer off because you have your straight lines with your knits. You have, I guess they call them bars. And I end up veering off, so it's a little stressful for me to mattress stitch, especially with this super long tail. I don't know why I do this all the time. I'm just so worried that I'll run out of yarn, but then I end up with these super long tails, which is frustrating. But I'm just going to mattress stitch this all together, which is going to take forever because I'm kind of slow at it because I'm afraid of veering off. So while I'm sewing this, I'm just going to talk about the Just Use the Yarn project a little bit. That was something, when I was looking at my yarn stash, I kind of felt like I was bordering on hoarding instead of just having supplies for my creative business. And I know a lot of crafters, especially fiber artists, talk about, yarn hoarding. Is it hoarding or is it your craft supplies? And it kind of made me think about some of the yarn that I do have, and it just sits. I have had to, in the not so recent past, had to wash some yarn because it got dusty. That's terrible. Like, it sat so long that it got a little bit dusty. So that is something that I would like to avoid. And instead of donating or throwing it away, which I wouldn't do, but, a lot of people, just throw it away. That's not me. I decided that I was just going to use it. I bought it for some reason. Some of the yarn that I've had for so long, I have no idea what project I wanted to use it for, which seems crazy now that I'm looking at it because there's just so much yarn sometimes. And while I do have my I guess what I call my stock yarn for my creative business, I do have other yarn that I bought to try out to see if it was any good, to see if I wanted to add it to my regular rotation. I just have all this yarn. Like, some of the ones, I buy them for a specific reason or a specific project, and then I have leftover and it just sits in a bin. So this project, hopefully Just Use the Yarn project, will kind of push me into using yarn that I have just been hanging on to for no reason. And whether that is good or bad, whether the projects that I make are good or bad, I'm just going to use it. I'm going to try, and I'm just going to try new things. I'm going to just see how the yarn, plays out, how my creativity plays out, whatever inspiration I get. I'm just going to see how that works. And now that I've talked about that so long, we are at the end of me mattress stitching, and now I am going to sew up the top of this hat. I just stitch it together and then form the ears on my own. I know some people don't like to form the ears, but I'm kind of a stickler about that. That is my personal preference, so that's, no hate or shade to anybody who does it differently. This is just my personal preference. I like the little formed ears. I think it's super cute that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, I think I whip stitched this. Oh no, I didn't. Well, I'm going to not whip stitch this closed, and then I will form the ears and add some details. So I followed pretty much the same method that I did for my Carl hat, which is my gray cat hat. That's what I call that one, is my Carl hat. Because I did base it off Carl. I will drop a picture of him real quick so you can see. And here's my Carl with his little heart-shaped nose. That's kind of where I got the idea to do the heart buttons for the noses, because Carl's nose often looked like a heart, which makes me really sad. I went and looked at all of his pictures and it just made me miss him a lot. So, back to this hat. I'm going to just pinch the little ear pieces here, and I'm going to form the ears. I had a malfunction with my camera, so you don't get to see all that part, but I just sewed it together. So it is sewn that way. I don't think that process is super interesting or, fun to watch personally. It's probably my least favorite part because it's kind of finicky and you have to fiddle with it a lot. And then the second one's always the worst because you have to make sure that they match, because every once in a while I sew them and one ear is a little bit bigger than the other, or it's at a weird angle. So it's a little fiddly. So you gotta make sure that you get them right. Which is just like my least favorite part. So I got the one ear, and then I'll get the second ear. You just kind of sew it together, and it's not a big deal. I'm just not very good at it, I guess. I'm just ready to finish the hat and get all of the little pieces done. I was really excited about sewing on the nose. I was really proud of how it turned out. And I had a bunch of other little details that I wanted to add, like ear furnishings and whiskers. So I was pretty excited about that. And I had a camera malfunction and just didn't even record that. So this is what it looks like. I added the little ear furnishings, which is what they're called, which is such a weird term. And I got it all sewn on. I added little whiskers, and I made sure everything was split and opposite. And I love how this turned out. It is probably my favorite project from the Just Use the Yarn project. I really, really like this one. I will have this up in my Etsy shop if anybody's interested in it. I kind of want to do some more split color cat hats. I think this one turned out really well. So that is it for today. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me today and watching my video. I really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell button to be notified when I upload next. And thank you all again so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!